Welcome to episode 2 of the Autoplay Initiation application series. In this episode, we're going to take a look at this beautiful Audi TT RS and this far from stock Mitsubishi Lancia Evolution 4. Both keen applicants for the Initiation 2017 drag event, both featuring in the less than 6 cylinders with boost class. Before we get to those cars, let us welcome you to the Biker Fun Day at ODI Raceway, where the 2 fastest bikes of the day are indeed Initiation 2017 Race Pass applicants. While those bikes are cool, take a look at this Kawasaki H2. It's super cool. And this bike is very keen for the Initiation 2017 race day.
So the first thing we done on this, we took the restriction out. It's basically the same as Audi. Also got different gearing in for the supercharger so it can boost more. And so this one is at the rear wheel at the moment. It's about 270. It's not an easy bike to ride.
I can imagine. But
the power delivery is very low, so
I see the computers struggle with you off the line. You leave the traction control on.
Yeah, leave it on.
And it fights with you.
Yes.
And it throws you. I've seen that.
Yeah, you gotta get used to all electronics to ride this. It's not like an old school bike. Where I started racing, I came from Katanas.
Sure.
And this is Gary Lawson's, and then also if you look at the bike, it looks different to other bikes because this bike is built to run topping. The design on the aerodynamics is done by the fighter jet engineers. It's hard to get off the line with this, and you can see every time you go second or third gear, this thing's front wheel is in the air. So it's half throttle all the way down to basically to the quarter mile is half throttle. And then from there you can really actually open the throttle.
This H2 is rather impressive, but take a look at this Hayabusa. It's half of a father and son team that run 2 almost identical bikes. This father and son team could possibly be the 2 quickest individuals at our race day, because while the H2 exited the 1000 meters at 311 kilometers an hour, the slower of the 2 Busas did 331.
Started with 280 horsepower with a stock rod, stock pistons, just cut the pistons. With a GoTech management system. When we start go to Woolies Racing too. So now we put the GM2 ECU on it with a wiring and then we set it up for that. Much better.
So mine is a GM2, his is a GM1.
Oh, so they're different bikes?
Year models.
Yeah.
Which one's quicker?
Mine is still the quickest. Stock crank, stock pistons, and we put Gorilla rods in.
That's it?
That's it. And studs, bottom and top end.
Compression ratio?
Both of them is 9:1.
Okay, that's a nice compression
We've
ratio.
got both of them got a GT35X turbos on it.
How'd you drop the compression? Gasket?
It's cutting a piston.
With a gasket.
Okay.
The harder you rev it, the more power it makes.
On the dyno it's at 12, normally it goes down. On 12 it still picks the head up. He's boosting 1.3. My bike is boosting 1.6.
Injectors.
Yeah, 900 per top and bottom. 2 sets on each cylinder.
This thing must be making so much power, eh? And what fuel pump? Can't be standard.
Bosch 004.
Where did this GTR come from? Well, it belongs to someone who's certainly interested in the iNitiation 2017 event, both circuit and drag. However, he's not interested in entering his GTR, no. He wants to enter one of his 1000 horsepower plus monsters. So we'll bring you a full breakdown of this GTR and the rest of his toys when we go visit his shop later on in this series. For now, let's get back to that TTRS that we showed you earlier on.
It's got an APR stage 2 intercooler. It's got an APR intake and APR stage 2 software. It's got a full Multec exhaust, it's a catalyst, and it's got a little sport flow button, so it either uses one exhaust or both. Because I always say the car's too soft, but it needs to be louder. There's nothing as a car that's too loud. I'm doing first now, it's a stock turbo upgrade. So it's similar turbo that's going to be done to the LO500. Chris Comburius has got a nice little plan for me.
Does it shoot flames?
Yes, it does. I achieved that last week when I installed my watt box. I was driving on Atlas Road, I was going to our racing location, and I changed from 3rd into 4th and it backfired. I'm very old school, and it's nice that this car, I've got it, it's a gem. It's got all the benefits of a VAG, but it's manual, doesn't have DSG.
Your car's manual?
Yes, it's manual.
What?
6-speed manual, yeah. So what happened when I researched it, the model came out in 2010. But in 2010 they didn't have a DSG gearbox that could hold 600 newtons. So that's why they put the stock gearbox inside it. It's an Audi A06. It comes in the Golf Rs and the GTIs.
Avi's Haldex driven TT will certainly be a force to be reckoned with. But what about this huge turbo Evo owned by his good friend Nate?
It's got a Precision 5858. Everything's built. Block is stock. It was actually built by Morris at Full Boost, where it got forged internals. It's got Kawasaki pistons, Eagle rods. It's got APR bolts holding the top and the bottom, so the motor can handle some abuse. It has got a screamer though. External wastegate XL 50 more.
What injector?
1200cc Precision. Yeah, I enjoy the sound. The car makes great noises, so can't complain there.
Yeah, not too bad.
It's got electronic boost controller.
Because the street car and race car with the switch.
Yeah. Low boost, it boosts 1.1 something. Then high boost is 1.6. Well, I've only recently got the car, so I'm trying to keep this one for as long as possible.
You don't launch it often?
Not too often.
You don't need to.
Trying to stay away from the launches.
Thank God there was a dog there. That's all for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to share. We'll be shooting more of our applicants at Red Star Raceway this Sunday and at the Rock Raceway on Wednesday evening. Come say hi.